Now we'll see the most important thing, because everybody is working with basics, right? Nobody wants to build anything. Okay, this will be helpful in tracking a part of whatever you are doing in P6. So we'll now try to bring a schedule from P6 itself. Okay, so I'm taking a sample schedule available in P6 itself as my data. So what I have to do is that whatever informations you want to bring it, you have to expose all those through columns. I don't think I need to say anything on that. And if you're maintaining the column names as it is of P6, then it is much easier for to bring the informations and do the mapping. So let's take this example where which I have the schedule where it is around 200 activities, 170 activities. And we have the IDs, activities, we have the durations, we have the percentage progress completed. We have some actuals in terms of the dates. We have the budgeted labor units. We have the actual labor units as well. Then we have the baseline, which is set as the tracking uh, schedule. Then we have the actual date, same like what has been shown here. So what we are going to do is that we just copy this. I did a copy. Yeah. Copy. Open any Excel. And you paste it here. Okay, so it is a raw data. Why we want it like this is that we want to have this hierarchy seen against these activity IDs. This is the basic factor what we'll be using to build our WBS. So once you have this, go to Plan Excel, and then you have this WBS format. So click on it. So this will instantly convert it into the WBS format. So if you can see from here itself how the WBS is now built, right? Apart from the WBS, it is also bringing some additional information. So up to here was the P6 information. Then Plan Excel is creating its own ID, because as you know, P6 will give you ID only for the activities. For the WBS, it is at this level. But in Plan Excel, everything requires an ID. So that's why we are creating new IDs. Then we are bringing the titles, because here it may not be in the same indents. So we are creating intent, removing the intents. Then we are creating a parent-child relations using the parent ID. So these are for that. And then we are maintaining the original ID without the intents or the spaces, so that you can use this thing as a reference for bringing any data from P6 in the next time. You don't have to build it again, because you will be building or doing the mapping once and then only and doing an update. So once this is done, now we'll go for the mapping of fields. So up to 40 fields, we have the options to map. So whatever informations you have brought in, it will automatically catch and tell you that up to this information is there. These are the columns what is already been seen here. So these are the fields from P6, and now we need to map it with the corresponding field in blank cell. So we have an option called automap. So if you click on automap, if it is all columns pre-understood, that means here in most of the cases, the column names are not changed. So it automatically caught all the respectable or respective Plan Excel columns. So we have the durations. Plan Excel is not working purely on the durations. It is working mainly based on the dates. So we are parking these informations under the user defined fields. Then we have the actual completions. We have the start and finish under the current start and finish. Budget labor units is brought under the distribution values. Then we have the actuals under the completed values. Baseline start and finish is now part under the plan start and finish. And actual is also there. It's also shown. And we have new activity ID. So this is the activity ID what Plan Excel will be using. Then the new titles, the type of activities, and the original ID will part will be UDF1. Since P6 does not have the OWF feature in this, you can calculate the OWF. So you can calculate with any of those number fields. You can calculate even with original duration or event duration. But since we have the budgeted labor units as our reference, I'll use that as a reference. If you have any other OWF in your P6, you can either look up or bring it in the columns and then transfer it to OWF or map it to OWF, whichever way you want it, you can do that. So I'm using this budgeted labor units. This is part under the distribution values. So I'll select the distribution values and as on date. We need to see what was the as on date here. So this as on date was on 3rd of January. So we'll select 3rd of January. And whatever WBS you have it, you can also bring it as columns so that you can use it in your pivots for all the summaries. So that is an added advantage you will get it. So you can select the add WBS to columns and now we'll roll to templates. So the full data now is in Plan Excel. It's all in template. It is not formatted. We can format it. So formatting, it's already defined. So we simply update WBS. This will now formatted and you have the schedule same like basics. We can do the grouping. So again, you can go to your settings in WBS, go for grouping, WBS, so group it. Okay, this is the same thing what we see in basics also. Now we need a Gantt chart. So click on Gantt chart. Now the Gantt chart is also brought. It is the same Gantt chart what you see in P6 with their updates, with their start and finish dates, and with their planned bars and actual bars, and your panel and current bars as well. We can again modify the calendar. We have seen that already. We can again, this is the order what is calculated. If you see the total is 100, click on calculate to show you the summaries. You can do the formatting so that whenever audible is picked out in your reports, it will show you in the same format. Same for the distribution values also. Those distribution values we brought in the labor units. So set this format. Okay. So now we have the full schedule. So if you want to share this thing with anybody, it's a normal Excel file. You simply send it to them. They don't require Plan Excel to access it. All the features of Excel is available. They can easily run through it. They can drill down. They can